In this video, we're going to look at the different types of correlations, and not necessarily whether it's Spearman or Pearson, something like that. That's a different video, but basically what is happening to the variables. Remember that a correlation is a relationship between two sets of data, and they are generally plotted on an x-axis and a y-axis. X-axis going across, y-axis going up. Basically, this is just an overview of what will happen with the relationship. So for example, if x increases in value and y increases in value, then obviously we're going to have a positive or a direct relationship or correlation. Let's call it a correlation. And you should see a value ranging from 0 to 1.0. And an example of that is, in this case, the more time you spend studying, the higher your test score will be. Another way to look at this is if x decreases in value and y decreases in value, that is still a direct or a positive relationship because they're both heading in the same direction. Again, this is a situation where our correlation should be 0 to 1. So in the example we have, the less money you put in the bank, the less interest you will earn. Both those things are going down. The other two types is where we have an x increasing in value and a y decreasing in value. This is a negative correlation. So our correlations will range anywhere from 0 to negative 1.0. As an example, the more you exercise, that is, the more time you spend exercising, the less you will lay. In this variable, if the x decreases in value and the y increases in value, then we have an indirect or negative relationship. So the less time you take to complete a test, the more items you're going to get wrong. That's going to be a negative relationship also. So when you're looking at correlations, if you're working backwards, if you see something that's a positive correlation, you could go back to have a better understanding of what's happening to the two variables.